good afternoon to some people, grand awakening, grand rising. Just yearn here, yearn to succeed, follow your dreams. Day 3 of me doing these videos. I say each day for the day that I actually post the video. So every day or every time rather, you see a video, it's gonna be that day in a sense. So it's day 3 of the videos. See the birds are chirping, flowers are blooming. It's a good day, man. It's a good day. It's a good day to reflect. And if you have the privilege of having an outdoor setting where you can sit down and just reflect with the vitamin D, and try to vibrate and try to elevate your chakras, try to open up your sixth sense. Um, if you are outside and you engaging in the sun, make sure that you don't have a hat on. Reason being, I'll make a long story short, your head is, or your mind is an antenna, and it absorbs information. It absorbs information, so the sun and you can become more one, if that makes sense. He said, like, hair is power in a sense. That's why people with dreads are known to be like smarter, and it kind of strengthens them, etc., etc. But that's for another video here, guys. So on day 1, for those who watched it, I want to thank you guys, and I want to encourage you guys to keep on checking out these videos. So just hit it with a like, just hit it with a comment. If you feel inclined to subscribe, please do. I'm not going to force anybody to subscribe. If you feel inclined, you feel like these videos are helping you and inspiring you, might be able to help out somebody else, then just hit that button. It's right there. It's right there. Hit the button. Hit the button. Yeah, you. I know you didn't hit the button. I know you didn't hit the button. Hit that button, subscribe. Only if you feel inclined, though. Only if you feel inclined. So, day 1, I went to this health store called Tony's, and I wasn't able to film in there. And when I came back home, the kitchen was being occupied. I mentioned some herbs that I take on a daily, or try to take every other day, and I bought some herbs that I think will help the immune system. So I just wanted to share these herbs and talk about the healing properties that I know of in these properties, and just to inspire you to stay healthy. One of the things that I noticed that this coronavirus has done is it kind of scared everybody into health, and this is something that we should supposed to be doing on a daily. And quite frankly, we ignore all the signs until it's too late. We do not plan accordingly until it's in shock. Like, we never really check the car until we see the check engine light on, or we see the add more oil sign, or the gauge for the gas goes down to low. That's when we really, tend to fix the car. Think of your body in the same light. Think of your body in the same way. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. How you guys doing today, though? By the way, excuse me, that was so rude. How are you guys doing today? All right, so first we got the sea moss. Hope you can see it. Sea moss, kind of bright. Oh, there we go. We can see it better. The sea moss right here. Sea moss has a lot of healing properties. Like I said before, it has almost up to 100 of the minerals that the body needs on a daily basis. It's a superfood. Go and take it out. So they got 2 forms. Got the powdered form, and then they have the raw the raw. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of glary right here. I'm gonna try to move so y'all can see it better. The sun's kind of glaring. Oh, there we go, boom. So that's how it looks in this raw form. And on my IGs, I posted ways that you can make this actually. You can actually make this. You know, I want to shoot a disclaimer, and it's not really a disclaimer. So whatever you do not know, you have all these tools to recognize what you need. You have Google, you have Bing, you have all these search engines and other ways to look up information. So please take the time to do your research. Please, it's imperative, especially during this time, you know. But CMOS has almost up to 100 of the properties, of the minerals, excuse me, that we need in our body to keep us strong, to keep us going, to keep awake, to keep us fighting all diseases. All right, so CMOS, it does numerous of things, going from cleansing, detox, to bringing out mucus in the body, to balancing mood swings, to being healthy for not only our mind but body and souls. A lot of properties in this. All right, and to make it, it's simple. It's simple. A lot of people ask what it tastes like. It really doesn't have a taste to it. It really doesn't have a taste to it. You know how some stuff you say it has an acquired taste to it. It really doesn't. And a lot of people use it in their drinks. They use it in their smoothies. You can actually put it in soups. You can actually put it in lotions as well. A lot of people put it in lotions and they rub it on their skin, rub it on their face. You know, so it's real good for that. Sea moss. That's how it looks. All right, so gonna go down to the teas. All right, right here we have lemongrass. All right, so lemongrass is a good healer. If you have any bugs in your system, it's known to cleanse, the bugs in the system. It's also good for headaches and fevers. It's good for calming. If you want something to help you go to sleep, take some lemongrass and just and then boom. All right, we're gonna get to this. I mentioned this before, I mentioned it again. Whorehound. Now, I used to take this when I was younger, and I still take it to this day. Those who have the those who have the liberty, of knowing me know that I always recommend this when you're sick. It helps with coughs, it helps with colds, helps with bringing mucus up. Normally when my friends are sick, I normally put this in a bag for them and I give them some, and their cough and their sickness goes away within 2 to 3 days. Very good, very good, very good. All right, my friends, let's go to the next one. We got here, we're gonna do this right here, all right? Papaya leaves. Papaya leaves is real good for you. It's good for, like I said before, it's good for your hair. It's good for diabetes. It's good for the blood pressure. It's good for your skin. Great tea right here. Great tea right here. Please recommend. Diabetes. Oh, 1 second. One tea fell. 1 second. And all these teas, like I said before, you can Google and fact check them. Blue vervain. Great, 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 great blue vervain. So this right here, tea, it make a if you go to the store and they say they have vervain, and they don't have blue vervain, just grab the vervain. It's pretty much the same thing. All right, it's pretty much the same thing. No, no difference. All right, you know how just different things have different names to it. As mentioned before, like I showed you the horehound. Um, Caribbeans and Africans, we normally call it bush tea. Um, why? Because it like crunches up and it looks like a bush. Um, so that's why it's called bush tea. So blue vervain, um, urinary tract infections. Um, it's good for depression and anxiety. It's good for um, blood. It's good for um, if you have erectile dysfunction. If you, it's good for your libido. Um, what else is good for? It's good for headaches as well, fevers. Um, good stuff right here. Good stuff right here. Moringa leaves, moringa leaves, moringa leaves. Dr. Sebi doesn't approve of this, so I wanted to make a disclaimer. Dr. Sebi doesn't approve of this. I don't know 100% why. I think he just thinks that there are other herbs that can actually do the job better, if I'm not mistaken. Whoever is watching this and is knowledgeable and can explain, please comment below. Please comment below. I also would do more research and fact check myself. But this is also good. Take it in the morning. It's good calming. Um, it's a nice way to wake up in the morning. It's almost like chamomile in a nutshell. Calming, relaxing. It does have a few healing properties as far as like your lung and respiratory um, tea. Even though there's other teas that can, yeah. Just kind of agreed with Dr. Sebi and what he just said. He just hit me. See rabbits. But yeah, this is also a good one as well. I'm gonna show you something that wasn't in tea form at the store, which is good, which is similar to this, but better. It's funny how sometimes when you talk, you just realize certain things. All right, so here I have a collection of powders, mainly all good for the respiratory system, especially during this time. I know things have been shut down, so I know you can still order online and still order some stuff. So you guys can order from Amazon or look for some health food alternatives. Warm water, guys. That's how I start my morning. Warm water, guys. It. Let me dissect for a minute, guys. And I want to tell you guys this. There's something to drinking hot water in the morning. Not like hot, but like warm water. There's something about it. When you wake up, you give your body about 2 to 5 minutes to just be at ease. Like, you don't force yourself out of the bed because your brain hasn't fully woken up yet. So first thing you want to do is grab some water. Grab some water. And when you drink warm water in the morning, you can feel it. You can actually feel it going through your body. That's what I love about it. Like, you can feel it like actually like cleansing you. You can feel it like it's doing that feeling inside. Like, how you go on vacation and you go to the beach and you wake up in the morning and you see the ocean. You're like, today's gonna be a good day. That's what it's doing on the inside. Oh man. The other way I can explain it is if you guys have seen The Matrix, You know, the part where um, Neo says that it's cold and you see the liquid going through his body. It's just like that, but just on the warm side. Okay. So licorice root powder, this right here, is good for your respiratory system. It actually does a cleanse. Um, it's actually good for your lungs, and purifying them, as well as, where's the other one right here? Mullein, mullein leaf. Mullein leaf is really good for you. You see how I wrote on it lungs. The mullein leaf is, it wasn't, it, it, it wasn't created for this purpose, but it was discovered for this purpose. You know, people who are heavy smokers and they're looking to detox their lungs, or if they're looking to quit smoking, in a sense, mullein. See, look how it is right here. You know, it's known to move all the tar, move all the toxins away from your lungs. All right. So leaf, mullein leaf, right? Very good tea, very good tea. All right. So I have noni fruit powder, and noni fruit powder actually comes from the noni fruit. Um, it's popular in the Caribbean. It's also popular, I think, in Thailand. Noni juice. I used to drink it when I was in the I used to drink it in the morning. It kind of looks like the mullein leaf as well. Right here, that's how it looks. Noni leaf. A lot of properties. You know, a lot of vitamins in it, which is good. Vitamins. Um, vitamin A, vitamin C. I think it has vitamin E in it. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure about the vitamin E in it, but you can take it. You can take it any time of the day, but it's better if you take it in the morning. It cleanses the body. It's good for the blood. It's good for regulating the mood swings. It's also good for diabetes as well. It's also good for high blood pressure. Oh, high cholesterol. Forgot to also tell y'all that the papaya leaves, sea moss, what else? Blue vervain. Good for high cholesterol. All right. See what else I got in these. Got another goodie bag. I don't think I put too much in it. I just think I grabbed the licorice. Oh, got it. Boom. Sarsaparilla. All right here. Has the highest amount of iron in it out of all the minerals, out of all of them, out of all of them. This one right here, this one right here. Yeah, see it? Yeah, see it? Has the highest amount of iron in it. All right. We already know what we need iron for. We already know its healing properties. You know, I don't need to go into details about why the body needs iron. All right. You're looking for iron. You have an iron deficiency. You need iron for the blood. All right. The body can't work without iron. You know, the blood cannot work without iron. You know, so right here, guys. Got another one called. Y'all can see me? All right, cool. Got another one called slippery elm powder. slippery elm powder. This is mucus. All right, this helps bring out all the mucus in the system. Slippery elm. It's called slippery for a reason, right? It's slippery because as soon as you take it, you're gonna start coughing up all of that, all of that access, all of that access, all of that access. You know, if you subconsciously eat different things and you don't notice that, you know that you have mucus in your system, when you cough up the mucus, it's going to be white. It's going to be clear, right? That means that, you know, your body is getting rid of the mucus, but you have a little bit in the system, which is a good thing, all right? If you haven't been paying attention to what you're eating and you haven't been paying attention to your dietary regimen, you're gonna bring up like yellow and green mucus. And when you bring up, you know, the different colors, it shows how much mucus has been in your body. And normally when you develop mucus, it normally comes from your stomach. It normally comes from like the bottom of your stomach, and it kind of, some of it, a majority of it, excuse me, sits on your lungs, right? That's why when you bring up, and we often, and when you bring up the mucus, you go, because that's your whole respiratory system going like this, like, and it's like, you know, when you do like a deep breath, you go, it's doing the same thing, because it's like a vacuum, and you're bringing all of that toxins out of your body. You're bringing all of that out. So that's what that does, right? So if you're sick, if you have a cold, you have a cough, I'm going to recommend you these two right here. So you do the whorehound, boom, like this, and whorehound has like a bitter taste to it. This has an acquired taste to it. This has acquired taste to it. All the teas that I showed you doesn't really have an acquired taste to it, but this right here has an acquired taste to it. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be mixing this with any sugar or anything. You can mix it with honey or agave, but that's about it. That's about it. Don't put no sugar in it because it defeats the purpose. Also with these herbs, don't put it with no type of sugar. All right, agave and honey. You know, I really try to stay far away from both of them. You know, the honey or the sugar. You know, because I really want to taste the teas and taste how each one is different from each other. Sometimes when you put honey and you put agave in it, you kind of lose the flavor because all you tasting is the sweetness from the sugars, from the fructose. So see if I got anything else. I don't think I put anything else in there. I just bought like double of everything. You know, got the noni juice, like I said, got the licorice for the respiratory, got the iron in here. So yeah, you know, that's day 3, Tigers. That's day 3 of trying to just pass off what I know to you, Tigers, so you can have a fighting advantage in this war that we're facing, you know, outside. You know, this is kind of crazy. To this war that we're facing, you know, it's imperative that we take good care of our health. It's imperative that we look to see what we're doing now and make not only a mental note of things, but a physical note of things as well. Let's actually write it down, you know, write what you are eating so you can see how it's affecting you. You know, right now I'm doing intermediate fasting, especially since this virus has started. And what intermediate fasting is, in the morning we fast and then we eat in the awakening going into the evening. That's what we do. That's pretty much the meaning of intermediate fasting. Of course, it has a lot of health properties and there's more facts about it, but that's for another video, Tigers. Also, I want to mention that if you are new to these herbs, all right, depending on how much you're making, if you're making anywhere from 8 to 12 ounces, all right, especially with the herbs, use a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half, anywhere from a teaspoon and a half to a teaspoon of the powder. And you want to put fruits in it that's going to I mean, you could put any fruit in it, but you want to put fruits that kind of balance the taste of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these herbs have bitters. Our body is actually our body actually needs bitters, and it doesn't need sugars. So our body actually needs bitters. Um, and when I say sugars, I mean refined sugars. I don't mean fruit sugars. You know, our body definitely needs fruit sugars um, to keep us active and to produce energy. But as far as refined sugars, our body doesn't need it. You know. But as far as the bitters, so these herbs are bitters, and mix it with something sweet, like mix it with mangoes, mix it with pineapples. If you have papayas, mix it with papayas. Strawberries. Bananas, yes. People gonna say use the baby bananas, the Hiburo bananas, rather than using the regular bananas. But if you don't have that around your, if you don't have that around you, then use a regular banana. Make sure it's ripe, and you are taking it during the afternoon. The reason why you take bananas in the afternoon is because it's still considered a starch, and it's easier on your digestive system. All right. You don't want to take it in the morning with your body just awakening. You don't want to take it at nighttime with your body is still, it's about to go to sleep, and it's processing. You know, because your body does most of the fighting anywhere from 10 to 2 or 2 to 4. Anyway, overnight your body, you know, fights itself. You know what I'm saying? It fights to heal itself. So you don't want to take bananas at nighttime because it's too heavy on the body, right? So with that further said, Tigers, I hope that this was informative. I pray that you learned a lot of things. Let me know if you want me to put the herbs in the bottom so you guys know. Hope you have been writing them down. And until day 4 of Coronicles, not Chronicles, but Coronicles, that's it, man. Just Yearn here. Yearn to succeed. Follow your dreams. Yearn to succeed and follow your dreams. This actually wasn't a Tony's review, but it was kind of like a Tony's review. You know, so if you're ever in the Brooklyn area, just look up Tony's Country Life. It's right on Fulton Street, between forgot that street. I want to say Troy Ave. How I don't even know when I'm from Brooklyn, yo. It's embarrassing. Google it. Wait, hold on. Nostrand and New York Avenue. It's definitely not Troy Avenue. Troy Avenue's going further up. New York Avenue and Nostrand is between those streets in Brooklyn, all right? And tell Margaret that Just Yearn sent you, Lade. Tell her that Lade sent you. I don't know if you're gonna get a discount or anything like that, but just tell her I sent you, all right? To the next video, Yearn to succeed, follow your dream, stay healthy, stay safe, be alert, be you. Peace.